You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is James with Mint Hunter Comics, and I am here tonight to go over a special surprise. I'm going to show you what I'm doing for my next CGC submission, but also Dynamite or Dynamic Forces was kind enough to lend me some books. So I actually do have some stuff for sale tonight, which I'm going to take down from the wall and show you individually. But first off, let's just get us looking here. Let's see. New next show, stick around. This is my first experience show here, so should be pretty fun. Let me check out our comments here. Let me cue it up on
let's do this. So tell everybody who you are real fast one more time, and then we'll play your intro and come back.
Okay. James with Mint Hunter Comics. You might recognize my YouTube channel by the name Mint Hunter Comics. I talk about Batman, Spider-Man, Green Lantern, and all things dorky. And basically, it's just something that kind of came out of COVID one year, and I learned how to do all that stuff and formed a YouTube channel, and it's been a blast. What's up from the desk of a small press? I recognize that name. How you doing, my man? So tonight we are just going to get some Dynamite sales going on. They lent me some books, and that's about it. I'm also going to talk to you about what is going to go in my next CGC submission, and you in the comments are going to help me choose intermittently throughout the sale. Okay? Back, my friends. I thought we would go ahead and get our started here. I can see a lot of people in the chat. Richard, Godfather, Thomas Bishop saying ship. What's up, everybody? What's going on, Tom? What's going on from the desk of a small press publisher? How you doing? And Speedy's Kleine Welten, Speedy's Small World says, good morning from Vienna. I speak just barely enough German that I understood that. All right. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys in the comments help me out. I've got a submission going out to, I haven't decided either CGC or if it's going to be CBCS. It's something like 140 books. I want to get it down to 100. So I'm going to show you the short box of comics that I've got going on. And you're going to tell me if it really belongs in there or if I should take it out, basically. Okay. So first things first, let me get my short box at the ready. And what we're going to do too is Dynamic Forces, Dynamite Comics, whatever you want to call them. They sent me some books to sell for them. So I'm going to show off some of that stuff and we're going to get that going for you. But first things first, I'm looking at my short box. This is all the stuff that I'm going to be sending out, and I need some help. I need to know if this is a truly good idea or not to send out this many. So I started with, I just got a collection in, and it was something like 5,000 books. And there were like complete runs, all kinds of stuff. One of the things it had was a massive amount of Scotty Young variants. I'm talking like a pile this big, like half of this box is Scotty Young variants. Now, I don't know them that well, but maybe you in the comments do. So let me know if they're the good ones. Even if they're the bad ones, I just particularly like them. I think they're really cool. So I'm going to show you what my next submission looks like. But before we do that, let's show off some of this stuff here from Dynamite. Under A, we have the Unbreakable Red Sonja. This is going to be our first item up for sale. And this is the Dan Panosian cover. It's got a sale of $20. So let me know if you're interested. I actually have a marker. So let me make a note of that. Uh-oh, did my my notes wandered away from me. All right, here we go. I'm gonna mark it as 20. There's some of my classic terrible handwriting right there. This is Wes 666. What's up, dude? I love Scotty Young. Yeah. So I'm going to show you, and you can maybe let me know because I don't know what half of this stuff is. When it comes to Marvel post 2010, I'm a little clueless. I'm a 90s, 80s, 70s dude. Let me see. Am I on the right? Okay. First Scotty Young up is Thanos Rising. And I saw that these are a lot of the ones from like 2013 all the way up until now. And I put it in here because it looked pretty much gorgeous. I mean, they all were. This collection was really, really quite impressive. They honestly all could stand a chance at getting a 9.8. So Thanos Rising, you can let me know if you think that one should or shouldn't be in there. I can tell you that I paid around 20 to 25 cents if you really look at it per book. So it doesn't hurt to try. And it is going to be a pre-screen for a 9.8. So if it doesn't get a 9.8, it comes back to me raw. Doesn't hurt that bad. That was number one. Next Scotty Young is this one. I thought I saw that this one had some value to it. So you guys can let me know if I'm completely making that up or if that's actually a good idea. But we got Hulk. It says 2014. It is one of the older ones if you consider 2014 as being older. And next up we got, so I imagine this one's not that valuable. But I could be wrong, and that's the thing about these Scotty Young variants. I could be wrong. I don't know what's the deal with them. Is it that you want to see them have a very vibrant background, or do you want more of the cartoon style? But this is the reason I say it might not be as valuable. Is it's from a lesser run, Spider-Man Life Story #1, but you never know. Spidey could do it. You don't know. Maybe. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is every 10 books that I show you, or maybe every 15, I'm going to head back to the wall and showcase the next Dynamic Forces book that's being sold. That's been fluctuating. The Hulk, it's a maybe. Thanks for letting me know from the desk. Yeah, I think Scotty Young, first of all, a lot of stuff's fluctuating right now. But, you know, you just kind of, I mean, when you consider what I paid for it, which is we're talking like 20 cents, I think I can handle the $8 rejection fee from CGC if it doesn't get it. I just do want to make sure I'm doing the right ones. Here's another one. This one looks more familiar, but I could be wrong. This is Avengers Arena, Scotty Young variant. I think this one might be better because it's a full spread. Like sometimes he gets a little lazier and it's just one character. And then sometimes it's a loaded up book. So if you guys think that should be in my next submission to CGC, let me know. Let me know indeed. And real quick, I'm going to go back and show you our first book up for sale, which is Red Sonja, Unbreakable Red Sonja, Dynamite Comics issue #1, $20. And I had my notes here. That is the Dan Panosian cover. Now, guys, I am not doing the invoices. This is from Dynamite. I am doing the shipping, but it's going to be Dynamite sending you the invoices. So if you claim it, they're going to be handling that for you. Okay. This is Wes said that's a good one. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So I was on the right track with some of these. Let's see what we have next. Okay, we've got Elektra. Oh, and here's the thing about these Scotty Youngs. Some of them are like $5 and some of them are like $100 or more raw. I don't know what it is about them that makes them rare, but there's some that are better than others. I just don't know it. But I really like them. Maybe I'll just keep them for myself. It's not a good business model, but it could be fun. Electra, number one, Scotty Young variant. Let's see if there's a date on that. I don't. 2014. Okay. This one is 2014. Magneto. This West said, I just picked up my Scotty Young's Demon Days. I wonder if that's in here. It might be. I don't have them alphabetically. I really like that one. I thought that one's kind of funny with the fork helmet there. Nice play on his stuff. Silver Surfer. I thought I saw the Silver Surfer ones might have some value. What's up, CJ? Silver Surfer, issue number one. Let's see if I can find a year on this. 2014. Look how old these books are. Silver Surfer number one, variant edition, Scotty Young. Although, you know what I got to say? I think, is that some staple rub? It might be. I don't know. And that's the thing, is I'm going to be sending them off, kind of blind. So I'm not going to be cleaning and pressing. CJ, absolutely. Meet the Scrolls. I really like that one. So even if that one isn't even worth it, I'm going to be sending it. That's just totally sick. Meet the Scrolls. Totally love it. Scotty Young. 2019. Oh, what a brand new book. We got Captain Marvel. Really like this one. Variant edition. Anybody recognize this? This is, it's got, looking for a year. Usually Scotty Young signs it somewhere with a year, but I'm not seeing it on that one. That could be more recent. It could be from 2014. I don't know. What I want you guys to do in the comments is let me know. You're letting me know if I actually send these off or not. So it's a yes or a no. Okay. Young Avengers. Number one. We got Loki on the cover. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I have 10 books signed in for grading. All Scotty Young, Bad Signal? Wow. Young Avengers, Scotty Young. I know that some people said, like some of the Scotty Young people said that they prefer the ones that don't have white backgrounds. Like they like the colored backgrounds more. Here's one. Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot and Star-Lord cover. So I wonder if that is, 2018, a little more recent here. Legacy Edition 151. Okay. 2020. Okay, this is super recent. Cable, number one. This is one of the ones. Oh, Experience. Thank you. Captain Marvel was 2014. Quick on the lookup. Thank you. Thank you. Cable, number one. Pretty nice. Pretty good one. That's one of the ones I'm kind of on the edge on. I want to get this down to 140. And excuse me, I want to get it down to 100. I got 140 in here. Now I know this one has some value. Do you guys know what that is in the comments? That is, now granted, this book took a massive dive. This is the first in continuity Jane Foster becoming Thor. But this is the Scotty Young variant of that book. So I actually do know that this one has some value. I know that. I don't know that for a lot of them, but I know this one's got it. Is this still even worth sending it in? That book has gone down in popularity, I gotta say, for sure. Let's hit you with the next book. I see that it is a Lady Hell. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Second book for sale. This is the Lucio Perillo Ultraviolent cover. Just a simple $20 will do it too. Lady Hell. Let me capture the best lighting on that. That's sick. This is a Dynamite comic book that they've sent to me to sell for them tonight. That Thor: Love and Thunder movie came out, and that's what happened. Yeah, you're right, dude. Um, this is $20, and it's the Lucio Purio Ultraviolet cover, and it is also a $20 book. So let me put a 20 on that and put it back on the wall. Lady Hell. Funny, my other claim sale the other day, someone was asking for a little Lady Hell. Where were they now? All right, let's keep it going. I think we're up to Knights of X. This one says 2022, so this like just happened. I do like the cover though. Knights of X 2022. I think I'm gonna have that one sent in. Oh, this one I know I'm gonna do. This one's just too cool, man. Too cool. Kang the Conqueror, #1. I don't believe it's a key, but I could be wrong. All that like post 2010 Marvel stuff, I'm a little clueless on. Kang the Conqueror, #1. Scotty Young variant. See if he's got a year on that. You know what? I can't find a year on that. I think that was a little bit more on the recent side, though. I think. All right, and we know that this is really recent. Wolverine patch. This just came out. Yeah, 2022. Wolverine patch. I like the ones where it's the cartoon bubbles. Frankly, that's kind of my style, to be honest with you. 2021 on the Kang. Thank you. Uh, this is a little bit of my style. My cartooning style is a little bit like if you took Scotty Young, The Simpsons, and what did it get compared to one time? It's like a kids show. I can't remember it, but people have compared it to that. But I think I want to do when I start designing covers, I'm going to have to be a little more realistic. Scotty Young's got the cartoon market pretty tapped, I think. We got another Hulk. Oh, wait, is that no? It's the. I thought that was an Immortal Hulk #1. It's the Best Defense Immortal Hulk. There is a difference. Scotty Young cover of Hulk. Very nice. What's up, CJ Design? Saying hi to Nick. And I saw Nick Barucci, the man, is in the chat. What's up, Nick? All right. I got more of some Fantastic Four. What's going on here? I got I think this one's like kind of brand new. Or new-ish enough. King in Black, Return of the Valkyries. Really like that cover. Years 2020. Yeah, I thought so. Did you guys like King in Black? I did, but you know, I totally ate up all the Donny Cates Venom stuff, so of course I was gonna like that. Then we've got Superior Spider-Man #1. Scotty Young right there. Nice. Nice with the dad jokes. All right. We've got Infinity. Yeah, guys, this collection was kind of a little bit of a gold mine. When I was looking up some 9.8 prices, it looks like with Scotty Young, you're almost a $100 book, 9.8 almost every time. From the Desk says Return the Valkyries is a maybe. So maybe it's the 2014 stuff that we want to send off. Some of the 2022 and 2021 stuff might be a maybe. Who knows? I think we're coming up on our commercial break. Here's one I know we're going to be doing. Spider-Woman #5, Scotty Young. That's a yes. Even if it's not valuable, that's a yes for me. It is 2020, but I still am very interested in getting that one done. That's sweet. Okay. All right. Daredevil, #1. And I believe this one is from 2014. So I'm thinking that that one's going to be a yes. Open Build Repeat says great cover. You're absolutely right about that, my man. Absolutely right about that. Although, to be frank, that might be a personal collection book. That's pretty nice. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip ahead because we've just got too much Scotty Young. I'm gonna get into the other side of this collection, and when we come back from a very, very short break, I'm going to resume showing off the stuff that is for sale tonight. So, Lyle Hobson. I don't see many Scotty Young covers up here, but when I see them, I get them. Yeah, that's how I think a lot of people feel, man. So, okay. All right. All right. So we're going to be working through this in just a minute. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Go follow the experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday with AR Comics for two very important reasons. To sell you rare, one-of-a-kind comics that you'll love, and to confuse AR with old man talk. You see, Rex and John are, how should I put this, ancient as the roots of the mountains. So every week, Rex and John fill in AR in yet another area of pop culture that he missed because he's too young, just didn't have the time, or just really doesn't care about. It's a real public service they provide. Come buy some super rare and unique comics, while old men explain long-dead sci-fi shows to a younger man making that confused puppy face. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern with Rex, John, and AR Comics. Comic Collectibles on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
All right, guys, let's hit you with some more of the stuff for sale because I know some of you here are just here to buy some stuff. So let's get it with our third, which is Scarlet Sisters. I've got it under C. This is Dynamite Scarlet Sisters. It is issue #1, Jonathan Lau cover. Check out how gorgeous that is. This book is for sale. I'm going to be putting it up behind me in just a moment. But I love those almost like Frank Miller-esque Sin City color scheme books there. That's always done for me. And I believe that was $20. $20. I'm going to use a red marker because that works best with that color book. Scarlet Sisters. Bang. Going to put that bad boy up under C. And let's do another one. Let's do a James Bond. Ian Fleming's James Bond #1. It is a black and white Mark Aspinall cover. And I'm going to be putting that one behind me. Very nice. Very gorgeous. And I actually like how it's hard to see, but if you can see, the #1 actually matches the font to the 007. That's a nice touch. $20. I'm going to put it under D. Let's see here. How much is the Bond? Bond is $20, Thomas. Let us know if you're interested. I will be in charge of shipping out the books, but the invoicing, just like it always is, will be from Dynamite. If you have questions or you want to claim, we can get that set up for you very easily. Ding, ding. Thomas Bishop is taking James Bond. I had a feeling that might go quick. Solid claim there, my friend. And we're going to leave you the form in the comments here, so you can go ahead and fill that out, and we can get that invoice to you, my friend. Congratulations on your claim. Round of applause for Thomas in the comments. Woo! Good claim, buddy. And I'm going to start the next one here, which is Justice League No Justice. And here's where we're getting into the signed books. Also, Thomas, you see that little link there? That little bit.ly link? That's where you're going to go fill out that link. We'll take care of you. All righty? Justice League No Justice. And who is this signed by? Certificate of Authenticity on the back. Dynamic Forces has issued the certificate as one. Oh, signed by Scott Snyder. Oh, dang. I kind of want that. Jeez. All right, cool. Yeah, what's the price on this? Are you kidding me? Just 50? All right. All right, signed by Scott Snyder too. I thought that dude's signature is like $75 alone. Wow. All right, so let's see here. $50. Can't beat that, man. And oh, I almost covered the signature. Let me put it over here. Gorgeous. Oh, and I should mention the book is like impeccable. Might actually be worth trying to send it out to CBCS if you're so inclined. This is number 3 of 170. Not bad, and that's going under E. Very nice. All right. So where were we in? I was gonna have. Oh, I just found another. I said I was gonna skip the Scotty Youngs, but I just found another Daredevil. Oh man. I think I know. I think I know which ones I want to do. All right, let me skip ahead to the what am I trying to say? Non-Scotty Youngs. All right, let's see if you guys know what this is. Do you know this Hawkeye versus Deadpool? If you know what this is, put its key significance down in the comments. This one looks like a 9.8 candidate. I can tell you that a 9.8 is like a 200 plus book. So definitely makes me want to do it. This is actually the first cameo of Spider-Gwen and Jane Foster as Thor. They're at like there's like kids dressed up in the background as those characters. And this predates the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. So that's an awesome book. I already know that's going to get submitted. So that one is one of the definites for my next CGC submission. Here's a little book. I wonder if you guys recognize this one. This book almost paid for the collection itself. The collection I just bought in, this one almost pays for it. There is one non-color breaking spine tick. I don't know if that's going to derail this book in terms of 9.8 to a 9.6. I don't know. There is only one way to find out, and that is to submit it. So that one is definitely going. I can tell you that if that does get a 9.8, that is a wildly expensive book. Next up, I keep getting this book, but it's always like a 9, 9.2. Never been a quite a 9.8 potential book. Well, now I finally got one. This one actually stands a chance at getting the 9.8. First or origin, I should say, of the symbiote suit. This is a must-have for pretty much everyone's collection for the classics. Secret Wars number 8, baby. So I'm thinking that one's going to have to go in. I'm just doing a quick check over one more time. Okay. Okay, next up. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Next up is Wolverine number 8. Lyle's got the newsstand copy. Nice. This is gorgeous. What's up, Walter? How you doing? we're talking about my next CGC submission. I'm having you guys give me input on what you think is wise for me to submit out. I think this is one of them. Wolverine number 8, classic cover, John Buscema, gorgeous book. And I already know I'm going to send that one. Some of these are more obvious than others. Some of these are like, yes, you absolutely want to do this. Here's the first appearance of Savage Spider-Man, Spider-Bite, and Web Slinger, as well as a couple others. This is a book I think that has some legs. I think it might do some real moves there. Vault of Spiders. Nice little book there. That's a maybe for me. I'm thinking about doing it, but I'm not like 100%. I don't know. Keeping it Edge of Spider-Verse, we have issue number 5, which is the first appearance of Penny Parker. That looks gorgeous, and that's a tough book because of that black spine. I will be sending that off. I have high hopes that will also get it. This book, I didn't really know it, but I looked it up. It said it was the first appearance of Kang the Conglomerator. So, Spider-Geddon, Edge of Spider-Geddon, variant cover with Spider-Punk right on there. It's got some value. I mean, all this stuff is in here because when I was looking it up, they had some legs to it. And, I got to try, right? All right. Next, these books got really big. They kind of settled down, but here they are. War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, first Jimmy Woo, Swordmaster, many, many more. There's a lot of big things here. Super cool having James on. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, that's awesome, Mike. Thank you. That's a big book. And with it came issue number 2. First full appearance of the Swordmaster. I think that's a nice modern book to get. That's actually like a $200 modern book, if you believe it. And here's a book I missed out on when it came out, and I finally got it. Exiles number 3. Not the first appearance of Captain Carter, but the first appearance of Peggy Carter as Captain America. Slight little differentiation there, but worth noting. Exiles 3, that's the one you want. That's like a $70 book raw. So that one's definitely got some legs to it. Shall we continue with some stuff for sale? I think we should. I've been looking for one of those. Yeah, dude, everybody has. That was not a very picked up run, I gotta say. All right, next up, we got Strange Adventures. We got a DC book here, Strange Adventures. And it is signed by Tom King. Strange Adventures number 1. It's a number 9 out of 70. And it is for only $70. And is that remarked? Yeah. Yeah, I swear I don't remember those marks on the actual cover. I think Tom King might have wrote that. I don't remember. I could be completely wrong. Certificate of authenticity, signed by Tom King, limited edition to 70 copies. Speaking of 70, that's the price. Exiles number 3 has an FMV of 210. Hey, that went down. That's still good, though, for picking it up for 20 cents. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Who knows? That could be the best collection I've picked up to date. We will see. Strange Adventures, signed by Tom King with certificate of authenticity on the back. I'm going to put it under F. F. And remember, if you do claim something, you got to say, I want F. Strange Adventures, signed by Tom King. Give us those details. All right. I'm going to hit you with another one. This one I do imagine going pretty quickly. Walking Dead 103, signed by Chris Giarusso. And it is 11 out of 1,000 with the dynamite. Whoop. Certificate of authenticity. I keep saying dynamite. Technically, that's dynamic forces. That is also, I want to make sure I got that right, $70. So if you guys are interested in another signed Walking Dead, go ahead and claim it. There it is. And it's a nice homage cover to that #1 too. So you got a cool homage, one of a kind, and signed. Dang, man. That's a hot one. Keep that right under there. And let's do one more before we move on. FF #1. Let's see. Signed by Matt Fraction. Oh, cool. With certificate of authenticity. Oh, it is an issue #1, and that is, oh, that took a dive in value. I assumed that was going to be 70. That's actually only $50, and it is one of 50. I would have thought that would have been higher. Cool. Hey guys, that's just $50. If you want it, let us know. That's a good deal, man, if I say so myself. Here we go. $50. Bing bong. H. All right. I'm going to continue with where I was showing you the books. We got an X-Force. Issue 116. This is a potential for being submitted. It's the first team appearance of X-Static. That is definitely a strong contender. And here is the best looking copy of this book I've ever seen. West Coast Avengers 45. This was in that same collection. Ironically, it was probably the sharpest book out of the entire run. West Coast Avengers 45. I already know I'm going to submit that, even though I know that the value of that has tanked quite a bit. I think it's still a good idea. I'll tell you why this next one is a definite. This is Captain Atom, #12. It is a 9.8 contender. It is a gorgeous book. It stands a chance at getting a 9.8. It is a newsstand for a 1988, which is not the easiest to find. And there is this is one of DC's most underrated keys in existence. And there is a shockingly little amount of knowledge or anything really on the census for this character. So I want this book just for myself to be sent out, but I also want to start just adding some more to the CGC census. Gorgeous book. Really hoping for a 9.8 on that one. That would be so sick. Captain Atom 12, first appearance of Major Force. All right, and then the next one up are the ones I have to do because I'm collecting Green Lantern. I got to sneak my Green Lanterns in. That's not so interesting for you guys. That's more interesting for me. Let me show you. I got some Green Lantern, but I think I have some keys hidden in here. The Green Lanterns are the must because I'm trying to complete a full run. Is that it? Yeah. Even though I already own a 9.8 of this book, it is the first appearance of Kilowog. And when it is this sharp, you just got to send it in. Something like $100 raw. I think it's like a $600 9.8 if you can squeeze one out of it. Although for whatever reason, I've had a really hard time trying to get that book to get a 9.8 on my own. So that's a tricky one. But first, Kilowog, man. Who knows? Can I go for two copies of that book? That'd be pretty sweet. Okay. Here's a maybe. Masters of the Universe #1. It's not a first appearance or anything like that, but it is the first issue of that main run. It's got some value. It's not a crazy valuable book, but if it can get the 9.8, I do think it exceeds $200. So for me, that should still be a yes. For me, I'm not as excited about those types of books. I prefer submitting like Green Lantern and like my more private collection stuff. But what are you gonna do? All right, let's keep showing you more. Okay. I bet no one in the comments knows what this is. The Question, issue 33. I almost said 31. This is the first appearance of Harold Allnut. Everyone thinks Harold's first appearance would be in a Batman book since he's part of the Batman family. But no, he was actually in The Question 33. As you can imagine, there's not a hell of a lot of these in existence. There might be only one on the census. So, James, are you doing a 100-book 9/8 pre-screen? Yes, CJ. I got 140 books in here. So I'm showing you a little sneak peek of everything I've got, but I want to whittle it down to just 100. This next book, I know I'm going to submit in. I know it. And that is Swamp Thing number 90, first appearance of Tefe Holland. Outrageously difficult book because of that all-black spine. It's 1989. You just don't find it. There was a month where I was buying all the ones I saw. And out of all of them, this is the only one that can realistically, by my eyes, actually stand a shot at getting the 9/8. So let's see. I've got some duplicates there. Okay, I believe this is, oh boy, you guys will have to let me know in the comments. Fury of Firestorm, issue 35. I think it's the first appearance of Weasel, which anyone who saw the Suicide Squad movie, that kind of gave that character new life. So that's a maybe for me, just out of that wild curiosity of, hey, can I pull a 9/8 out of that book? That would be kind of cool. So, Strange Adventures cover has the writing on the cover. Wow, I could have sworn. It looks like it's honestly drawn on by Tom King. Or maybe that the actual sketch was actually drawn by Tom King before the actual book was released. That's pretty cool. Then we got stuff like here. Let's see. I forget what that is, but I must have looked it up and it had some value to it. Let's see. Okay, really cool book. You guys know what that is? Marvel Age, I think 6. Marvel Age 6. It's actually the first Beta Ray Bill, but in preview. That's pretty cool. I would totally want to submit that, and this actually looks like it could get a 9.8. So it's that one's a definite for me. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. Then we got this modern classic cover here. I actually have 2 of them. Those will be going out. I'm going to take a break to hit back to our wall here. We got some more stuff for sale. We've got Harley Quinn invades Comic-Con International San Diego, #1, signed by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti. Both of them. To get both of them on one signature is pretty sweet. And I saw Nick ask me to just price it at $70. Nick, that's a good frickin' deal, man. Wow, $70 for both of their signatures. New 52. Comic-Con, I believe that's an exclusive Comic-Con cover. I believe so. $70. Hot diggity. Okay, that's a nice one. I'm going to put that up under I. I'm actually being tempted to buy some of these myself. My microphone's facing down. Hold on. What do you call when Batman skips church? Christian Bale. I love it, man. Okay. All right, guys. We are going to be shortly taking a break. When we come back, we're going to finish the wall, and then I'm going to finish my box and show you everything. So I will see you on break. Stay tuned.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.
Open build report. I got a comment to that comment, man. Saw your vid today and picked up 2 Batman 500s first print. So Batman 500 is in my top 100 comic books of all time. I'm obsessed with it. I've read it to death. The copy I had when I was a kid looks like tattered and torn. It's ridiculous. That whole Batman is beaten, and it's the reunion with Jean-Paul Valley and Bane. It was just too epic for my young eyes. It was awesome. Read it to death. Nice pickup, dude. All right, let's get back to the wall. Got a couple more books up here for you. We've got Venom: The End. Number Wine. Wow, Freudian slip. Number 1, signed by Raza. It's 2 out of 70 that exist, and this is a signed book. Comes with a certificate of authenticity, and $70. I'll show you the full cover there. Gorgeous looking Venom book. Where are our symbiote fans at here? $70. I'm going to put that over on Jay. Now these last 2 books are unfortunately a little bit hidden behind all my boxes I got here, but we got Deadpool, number 1, and I believe there's not many of these. It's the hip-hop variant, which is like the hottest thing in the universe right now. There are only 7 copies of this. This is issue number 6 of 7. In case you didn't catch that, there's 7 of these. And it's signed, and it's gorgeous. You could send it into CBCS. I mean, dude, $70. Kind of can't beat that. I really can't. So I'm actually going to put that. Let me see if I can just leave that right there. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? All right. Now, where were we with the books that I'm submitting out to CGC? All right. Here's a hard maybe. The value on this has tanked. Second or first full appearance of Yara Flor. I think it's down to like a $60 book. Might not be worth it, but when you think about what I paid for it, an argument could be made. Everything in here, an argument could be made for it should go out. Now, the Justice League or Justice Society of America Alex Ross covers, I'm trying to get them all. So I am going to be sending that one in. And that's a really tough one because of that all black there. You know, that's a tough one. Let's see here. All right, we got. All right, yeah. The first appearance of Taskmaster in a cameo. This thing, I don't even remember where I got this. It wasn't part of this collection, but this thing is it's bulletproof. 1980, gorgeous copy. I'm thinking of sending it in First Taskmaster. Remember, First Taskmaster is 196. This is 195. This is his cameo. Gorgeous book. That one's probably gonna make the cut. Then I have a couple. What? Oh, I'm really glad I looked at that. I thought that was Green Lantern. It's actually Green Lantern Corps. Unless maybe that's what they did for the Jeff Johns run. I'm gonna have to see if they called themselves Green Lantern Corps. I'll look that book up though. I have a couple of the 1 in 10 first Larfleeze, first Monk, first Saint Walker, first a couple people, first Atrocitus, cameo of everybody. I got a bunch of them, you know. So I got to send those in. They're just too nice to not make the cut. And I believe, yeah, I have another copy of 25, but the regular cover. So as you can imagine, those are going to get sent in. Yes, I already own them, but that's okay. You can have more cool books than just one, right? There's no rules. Origin of the Black Hand, mega awesome book right there. And it gets pretty tight here. All right. I want to show you some of the, I think I ended it with some Spideys. Let's see. Oh, this is just insane. This was in a mystery box, actually. This Wolverine black, white, and blood cover. That was one of the sickest covers I've seen in a long time. I am very impressed with the art direction on that. So that is actually a definite for me. We've got, I think, what's this? The first appearance of One Above All, or He Who Remains, or something like that. It's a Hulk book. We've got Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. It is the third printing, but that is actually more valuable than the first printing, which if anyone's a fan of my channel, I actually made a video about that today. Let's see. See, I looked it up, but I don't remember what that is. First Host #3. I know it's got some value to it. I just can't quite remember. All right. Well, I know we're winding down. Okay, first appearance of Dylan Brock. This is the variant probably no one really recognizes. Most of you remember that like dog cover, but that's definitely a good one that might wind up in my definites. And this is, I believe, the cameo of Dylan Brock. And I think I snuck a Venom #1 here. Yeah. Donny Cates Venom #1. I'm just obsessed with that run. I thought it was the bee's knees. So I think that one's going to be a definite for me. And now, guys, we are winding down. We only got like 3-4 minutes left here. I'm going to show you the last book, and then we're going to go over everything again on the wall. This is Batman Superman issue 18, signed by Scott Williams. It's only 10 out of 75. Almost with always, it's Dynamic Forces certificate of authenticity on the back. $90 for that one. Good price. And I'm going to run down the rest of the wall here just as a reminder. We've got that one for $90. We've got the hip hop variant of Deadpool #1 for $70 with the certificate of authenticity. This is the one where there's only 7. There's only 7. You guys should be scrambling over that one. That's a wild one. I really like that. Totally sick. We'll leave that right here for you. We've got Venom the End, signed by Raza. James, are you going to do more shows? I am going to be on schedule and start doing more shows. You got that, man. We got Venom #1, certificate of authenticity. #2 out of 70, signed by Raza. Bam. Harley Quinn #1. Here's probably my favorite. If I know myself, if I'm honest, this might be my favorite because it's signed by Amanda Connor, and Jimmy Palmiotti. And I believe Harley Quinn Invades Comic-Con International San Diego, #1. That's got to be a con exclusive cover or something. It's just got to be. And it's signed by like the Harley Quinn team that you want to sign that. That's sick, man. So, guys, if you want to claim this, you better go quick because we are almost ending here. This is all that's left. FF #1, #5 out of 50, signed by Matt Fraction. Very nice there. What's going on, Michael and CJ? And we got Walking Dead 103. Certificate of Authenticity. Signed by Chris Giarusso. Bam, bam, bam. $70. Can't beat it. Okay. And now we got a Tom King signed one, which, by the way, if you haven't read Strange Adventures, you're going to want to do that. Strange Adventures, #1. Certificate of Authenticity. Where is it? Of #9 of 70. That's what I'm talking about, man. Okay. I stood up for this one. Certificate of Authenticity. It comes to 1 of 170. Justice League No Justice, signed by Scott Snyder. Just $50. There's his signature on there. How you doing from Canada? What's going on? Very nice. Then we got Scarlet Sisters. This is the issue #1. Jonathan Lau cover. $20. 20 doll hairs. Very nice. All right. We got Lady Hell. This is the Ultraviolet cover by Lucio Perillo. $20. Let me get rid of that sticker so you can see it in all its glory. Gorgeous. 20. And that brings us back to the first one, the Unbreakable Red Sonja, #1. Dan Panosian cover. $20. Zoom back a bit. Okay. All right, guys. We are almost wrapping up here. So you've got just a couple minutes. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes. So anything you want to claim, I would do it now. Because we are going to be wrapping up here real soon. So we want to make sure any of these books that you grab now, because they are really good deals. Don't want to miss out. What's going on, Danio? Danio! If this is the same Danio, I've got something here. I've got this, which you actually gave to me as a gift. That was mighty cool of you. I super appreciate this. I've been drooling over it like fiend. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Oh, and I really liked the new Black Panther movie. All right. 1 minute warning, folks. We are wrapping up here. Anything you want to claim, you let me know. We'll get it set up for you. Let's see here. Please hit that thumbs up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Nick's in the comments. Thank you, Nick. In fact, you know what? I don't think I even hit the thumbs up on my own video tonight. So let me do that real quick. Rookie move. All right, let's see. Experience. And we are going to be doing this more frequently, which I'm greatly looking forward to. Okay. All right. Great first show. I agree. Yeah, this was a blast. Guys, I think that is all. Thank you so much for watching. And as I always say over on my channel, keep on hunting. See you next video.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.